the current moment. About the Empress. Could be dealing with a Cancer energy. Or you could have Cancer in your placement. You could be a Libra or Taurus. The Chariot, that's in regards to warrior energy, moving forwards, okay? The Lovers. What about 4 of Cups? There could have been someone that didn't accept your cup at one stage. Or maybe you're reaching out to someone and they're ignoring you. Or this could be you ignoring an energy, okay? I mean, you could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpion, ignoring someone. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is someone that's very family, individual, someone that's very intuitive, okay? Someone that's a loving mother. Hi. Is it paid only? No. What do you mean? Hi at light blue. 11. So, yeah. You could be, now I'm seeing that you're moving forward. You could be, this is some type of warrior energy, the Lovers. There could have been someone that maybe didn't accept your cup at one stage and you're just focusing on yourself. Or you're not accepting someone's cup. Queen of Cups, okay? You could be someone that's very intuitive, loving, kind, okay? An empath. 2 of Pentacles. Okay. You could be finding balance, or that there could have been a situation where you've had to pay out a lot of money, okay? But with that infinity sign there, that's like money that's going in and out constantly, okay? So some of you could be traveling overseas. Or, you know, you could be juggling something now in your life, okay? When it comes to some type of money. The High Priestess could be very intuitive, okay? Priestess is someone that knows what's hidden, or knows that something's hidden, okay? But reveals it when it needs to be revealed. Wands. Again, it could be blocking an energy, stands in your ground. You could be dealing with not so, is it, let me, well, I'm not doing questions right now. I'm just doing a reading, okay? So I'll answer your question at, when I've finished. 7 of Wands. You could be standing your high ground when it comes to, okay? Eight of Swords, that's in regards to being restricted, stuck, backed into a corner, okay? There could be someone here that, with the swords, that represents air energy, so you could be overthinking something, or someone in regards to them feeling backed into a corner. They may have come against you, okay? Someone having negative thoughts. Maybe someone didn't see this coming. Someone could be arrested or getting arrested. Or someone feels backed into a corner. Okay, it's like someone's in their emotions right now. So someone's karma for coming for you could be, you know, they end up getting arrested. The magician in reverse. Okay, so that's some type of manipulation. Okay. Or it could be that someone's trying to prevent you from manifesting. Okay. You could be someone that's independent, self-sufficient. Okay. You could be someone that loves animals with the rabbit. You may have a rabbit, some of you. The rabbit down there in the corner. Okay, you could be a businesswoman. But, I don't know. The reception around here isn't great. And that could have you stuck. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not able to manifest as much as, like, because I like to upload a lot of videos. I'm not putting this video on me. I'm just using it as an example. So with the magician, it could be like someone that's a reader, in reverse. There's a situation here ain't great. So it's noise, things will work out. Patience is a virtue. But we have 7 of Wands. Someone trying to block, okay, and that could be in regards to messages that you're trying to give out or someone's trying to receive, okay. Yeah, trying to block some type of message from coming out, okay. Well, there you go. That's betrayal. Okay. That's like the 10 is an ending. So it's like a betrayal. Backstabbing, betrayal, hitting rock bottom. So to your question, 10 of Swords, betrayal, ultimate betrayal. Knight of Swords. I mean, type of information coming out, okay? You know, myself, I mean, it's working all right now, but I take it as things happen in God's timing, in divine timing, okay? If, you know, the reception ain't great and I can't upload my videos, then I'm not going to get angry about it, do you know what I mean? But it's just a little delay and things will get sorted. But, Knight of Cups, someone may want to, there could be an energy here that has emotions that that some cup with emotions. Okay. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or you are dealing with one, the Fool, Virgo energy, taking a leap of faith, going in a new direction. Okay. The Fool is the beginning of the Tarot Rider-Waite deck. Okay, that represents starting fresh, going on a new journey. Okay. Conflict. Again, someone's information coming out. Okay. Maybe for betraying you with the Ten of Swords, putting you through, doing something to put you through some type of emotional situation. Or it could have been, I mean, I don't like even reason on this, but it could be that someone was hoping that, you know, you're gone, basically, coming out, because looking at them in a certain, letting spirit lead you, getting guided, okay? Quality time with yourself. Some people can't do that. Do them, but I'm not no. I love my handle that, but again, sometimes you need to sit in silence to get okay. Being stuck, not seeing in a situation like have the better of you. Do you know what I'm definitely picking up there's an enemy? Well, that's their problem, not yours. Okay, and yeah, basically, someone could be getting arrested for what they've done. Your spirit guides have blocked someone from even attempting to come anywhere near you, whether it's contact or whatever, okay? And I'm picking up in regards to the Ten of Swords, ultimate betrayal. I'm seeing that you couldn't give a flying rat's ass. You're paying attention, trying to get you in a situation, or you know, you could be somewhere where someone's trying to trigger you and it's just constant day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. And maybe you did reach out to other people in regards to a situation and you wasn't getting heard. Okay? And in that predicament situation, sometimes you're like, well, okay? Conflicts, arguments, fighting, screaming, shouting. Yeah, okay, I mean, these look like young boys to me, like a group, okay? But progress, group, whoever was involved, they could be going through things, okay? Okay, well, it was a child that was someone used to come against him, really, innit? Have you in your emotions, or you can just, like, there's a situation you may have faced, you just won't deal with. Happy-go-lucky, moving forward to calmer water. Happy-go-lucky, moving forward to calmer water. Not letting the situation bother you at all. Letting the situation bother you at all. Okay, because people, you see, these type of energies, to me, they're weak. Do you understand? They're weak. If this is a man or another woman or group, they're weak. Because that's bullying antics. That's doing anything for a bit of money. Selling their soul, basically, to the devil to come against someone else. What does that say about them? Not much. Okay? They can't think for themselves. It's just, yeah. It's going to go on for years. A long time. It's a long time. You know, people think they can do you things and get away with it and betray you behind your back and try to block your progress. Read between the lines. Why? Why would they want to try to block you from giving a message? Why would they try to want to block you from progressing in your life? Why? Energy, they're the ones with the problem. You're not the problem. You're moving forward to calmer waters. They're the ones who's going to be blocked. They're going to have blockages in their life, left, right, and centre. Children, that's disgusting. Like, what type of mother does that? What are you setting for your children? Well, do you know what? They'll end up in prison because they're heading in life. Drug sellers, bullies, if that's his secret. Page of Pentacles, there you go, look. The Page of Pentacles, there you go, look. The page, the child was paid. Come through, spirit guys. The child was paid. Disgusting. I've got my child here. Do you think I can carry on and annoy this person? And no, I'm not setting that bad example for my son to grow up, to let him know it's all right to bully people. That ain't no good example. The Hierophant. Please get, or you know, you've heard of these stories where, you know, that there was that story that officer road, and because I think she spoke to him before or dealt with him. These people are meant to protect. I mean, that's their job. Not use their job to abuse others. Oath when they first get the job. These people are evil, wicked. That's being happy. Okay, you could be a divine. Okay, you could be a divine. Maybe you was gifted from when you were. Maybe you was gifted from when you were a child. And covering you. All right. All right. Now why confirmation? Why would these energies go confirmation? Why would these energies go so far as to do this, but attack you? Because they've got something to that. It's as simple as that. You know, again, these people, children and things like that, there's things with, okay, and they know what they're doing. These people are hidden enemies, and that they pay people behind the drug habits or need money, or young mothers with, okay, but then they're just, some of them may go into some type of church. It could be a church, maybe near where you live, okay. See, they don't mind doing what they're doing, but they don't want to be exposed. They should never come for you. Temperance, Earth Angel. I mean, this is darkness against light. This is the devil against angels, against God, okay? Your light irritates their demons, and their demons irritates your light. They would, funny, innit? The connection always seems to, when you start speaking the truth. The devil's a liar, okay? And if these energies are behind this, trying to block, trying to restrict me from getting the message out, I'm not the one. I don't give up, and I never have done, all right? So you carry on. I love the fight, yeah? I love the fight in the sense of knowing that people, you know, when people are coming against you, okay? Underneath, say, mention my name. Now, this accommodation I moved to, no one should have known me. No one. So that was a dead giveaway. Okay? Her talking to herself ain't good enough. We need to get it in writing. The next thing, I've got 2 psychiatrists at my door. This was the second time that these people have done this. Okay? There ain't nothing mentally wrong with me because I'm sane and I'm intellectual and I take care of myself and I've got my lovely children. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, I've been through things in life. I'm not perfect and I'm not saying I am. Okay? But this is how these energies gave their self away. And sometimes you may not understand why you're at a particular place or why you're on that journey, because some of you reincarnated, you've come here to do a mission. You agreed to do a mission, okay? It's to shine the light on them. Not only that, every time I used to try to upload where I used to be, even some of my subscribers used to hear this screaming and shouting outside. And I've still got the videos. Okay? I even had to put CCTV up in my property, okay? To prove that what I was saying, I wasn't delusional. But then the response I got back was, well, she's paranoid. What do you mean I'm paranoid? No, I know what you're doing. That's why. But it's all right for you to put your light on your badge thing, yeah? It's all right for all the shops in the street to have cameras. It's all right for cameras to be on every street corner, but we're called paranoid. Let me tell you, people, you've got to read between the lines. You've got to sit in silence and you've got to take note of everything around you. Everything. I'm not saying be overthinking or in your head over it, but you've got to pay attention to everything around you. New journeys you go on, people that you're around, new neighbours you're around, you've got to pay attention. Who's behind what? Who's smiling in your face, but behind your back they're doing you wrong? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. I'm a very strong individual, and I'm not someone that will easily throw in a towel because I've got energies that don't want messages coming out. This is my calling, and I'm going to do it no matter what, whether I've got interruptions or the Wi-Fi is down, or it's all good. Time to just sit back and rest for a bit. I'm not going to be in my head having negative thoughts and going crazy like these energies wish. Six of Pentacles. Telling you, what did I say? They give money to the ones that haven't got it. Even giving people drugs to come against you, because these people are sellouts. They've already sold their soul to the devil by taking up whatever they're taking. They'll do anything for a bit of change. Okay? So here's that energy again. Giving people maybe that are drug takers or people that smoke, whatever it is, could be anything. Okay? Why they're using these energies and why they're not doing it themselves, because they know the karma that will come back on them. And these type of energies are cowards because they hide themselves, they're hidden enemies, but they use these ones to come against you. These are the ones that are going to get karma. They know it. These are the ones. There could have been someone that tried to set you up, okay? I've moved in a place and I've seen paraphernalia in this property, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? Say no more. Read between the lines, okay? Bring anyone around me that you feel could influence me, because I'm not from here and that Do you understand what I'm saying? Three of Swords, loss, grief, betrayal. Yeah, they pay people to cause you loss, to betray you. These sellouts, yeah? They're the ones that's going to get karma. Walking away from situations that you're not emotionally fulfilled, whether it's people, a place, okay? Embarking on a new journey. Yeah, so you just got to keep, okay? Don't need to be around fake people that are coming in to find information, people that are, you know, run back to these lot and give them the information, people that want to, do you understand? Eight of Cups. Yeah? I'm not someone that's easily scared, all right? I'm not saying I'm no badass, but the reason why I'm like that is because of things I've been through in my life. I love a challenge. My life's been a challenge. Yeah? And I'm still here today, strong as ever. Okay? Ten of Pentacles, generational wealth. These people, okay, planting seeds, all right? Doing this to other people. Getting them attacked or sectioned or beaten up or putting out life insurance policies because all they care about is fucking money. And let God be my witness, come through spirit guys, these people are going to go through some karma. If it ain't jobs they're losing, people walking away from them, their offices getting raided, information getting collected, because we'll start opening up. You can't go to these type of energies and put complaints in. I wouldn't even bother to, you know, I'm not even going to say that. You have to go to independent bodies. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, I rang someone once. This person didn't know me. It was like a hotline. And when I explained the whole situation that I've gone through, you know what she said to me? She said, you're dealing with a cult. I said, yeah, I know. I know, I'm a psychic. I know, I'm a medium. I do readings. I know exactly what I'm dealing with. Ten of Pentacles. I'm a fighter. I've always have been, okay? My mother never gave birth to no fool. Let me tell people need to recognise that with me. I'm a nice person, but you see what it is with people? They think because you're loving and you're nice and you're kind that you're naive, dumb, foolish. I'm not. I'm neither of none of them. Trust me, yeah. Trust me on that. I respect those that respect me. If you don't respect me, I'm walking away from you. I ain't got time. You're not getting my energy. You do me wrong too many times, you're out. You ain't getting the next chance with me. And I stand firm on my words. But they think, you see, I think, you know, they may have got information or they may have thought that, you know, you're slow, dumb, thick, naive, ain't got a clue what's going on around you. That you're always going to be around people that's going to betray you, backstab you, smile in your face. F all that. Walk away from that. Go on your own journey. Yeah? Go on your own journey. Take that leap of faith and move away from these energies. People that show you fake love, don't even bother showing fake love back. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. The Justice. Told you, people in authority. But, you know, I don't know. It could be something about a judge. It could be something about a corrupt police officer. Maybe the judge is corrupt. Okay? Or maybe there's a judge that's got information in regards to some situation. And the justice with the sword up, that is a decision that will not be swayed. Okay? Like myself, I'm a Libra. You do me wrong too many times. You can't come and manipulate me with emotions. But I'm very intuitive and I can read people. If your energy's off, I'm moving from you. It don't matter how much you're nice in my face or you come across like you're something different. I will soon rip that mask off that face of yours. This is a decision that won't be swayed, a sword that won't be swayed. Okay? King of Cups. Someone sees that, I mean, it's King of Cups, that's your energy. Yeah, you're someone that's very emotional in the sense of, you know, how you express yourself. Okay? Very intuitive, on point. You could be a Pisces, could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio, okay? You could be any other sign. Or you could be a Libra, and you've got water sign in your placement, okay? You know, again, some of you, you know, you've had people come in your life and, you know, like, or people think that they can just come and use you for a bit of sex and then bounce and see you later and backstab you and then talk about you behind your back. Some of you like, listen, I don't want no man touching me, or I'm good. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah? You can't just take people on face value nowadays. Or if people, like, you got to pick up that energy. Like, if the energy's off with someone, whether they're wearing a mask, if you feel something ain't right, you've got to listen. When it comes to people talking to you, you've got to listen. Don't interrupt. Let them talk. Because what they say to you will reveal their self. How their mannerism is. How they sit. How they connect with you. How the body language is. You've got to study all that with a person. 10 of Wands, someone's burdened. There you go. Someone's carrying a lot of burdens. Or you could be someone that has carried a lot of burdens, but you're not allowing them burdens to have you stuck. It's like, oh well, okay. Another challenge. You'll move. Any burdens anyone feels they can place on me, I will always sit back, sit in silence, and think of a way how to deal with it. I'm not going to be sitting there like having negative thoughts or things like that, okay? Yes, I'm not going to lie, there have been times when I have, okay? Because it's been constant. But I've learned, all right? I've learned. And this is what these energies want you to have. Negative thoughts, being stuck, burdened, weighed down, not being able to carry on anymore. Ain't happening. Ain't happening. As I said, come with the challenge. Yeah? Come with it. Everything you throw my way, I'm telling you, I'm going to keep moving forwards. Look, there's one of the cult members. Look, immigrant, missed opportunity. Yeah, well, it is, isn't it? It is. Because you didn't get what you wanted. 5 of Cups, missed opportunity. Someone's in regret. Someone's drowning in their emotions. Why are they drowning in their emotions? Why? Because they're way down and burdened. Because they can't stop you from giving the messages out. The Tower, okay? They're having judgment in their life. They're having Tower moments, okay? Their foundation is crumbling. The couple. Maybe they've lost their job, or they've gotten to the position where they had power to only abuse it, okay? Strength. Yeah. Strength. So again, this is, you know, your spirit guides taming the anger, okay? Aware of what these people are trying to do by having down, frustrated, backed into a corner. They need to do their dark magic, okay? Then they'll do their dark magic. The curse they're trying to send on you, collective, it's not working. Shall I tell you why? That demon that they're trying to send to you, it's not attaching itself to you, because you're not someone that's doing low vibrational things, arguing, fighting. You're not someone that is doing class A or other hard drugs, okay? Where your soul is open for the entity to latch itself onto you, okay? All right? These cult members, all right, that are doing their witchcraft, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and I send every arrow that you sent back to each and every one of you. I call on Archangel Michael to bring the most severe judgment on everyone involved in this. Do you understand? Coming against you, my collective, and myself, okay? Don't show anger. The curse they had for you is the curse that's now stuck on them. And they're not going to be able to get rid of this curse, let me tell you. They're not going to be able to get rid of this curse. And this is where they're going to have towers. They're going to have blockages in their life, okay? There's going to be arguments and fights. It could be one person gets in a relationship and then someone cheats on them, or it's just constant chaos in the household. That's the, or it could be just loss after loss after loss. Everything they wanted for you is coming back on them tenfold, okay? Let them stay there. They should never have come for you. You are protected by the hands of God. You know, you're anointed, you're an earth angel. They should never have come for you. They should never have come for you. People in the community, okay? Whether some of you could actually be getting celebrated. Maybe you've helped solve a case. Some of you have even solved your own case because you paid attention to your spirit guides. Your intuition kicked in. Some of you may be at home and you may get like, what's the smell? How can I explain this? Like again, with the last property I was at, the next door neighbour knocked my door. I'm not going to say much about that, but if you look at the depiction, put 2 and 2 together. He tried to come and befriend me. I said, listen, I'm not the one. Oh, I've just come to tell you that if you hear the hoover, I'm cleaning my carpet. Listen, don't come and knock my door to tell me no stupidness, okay? These are the energies that they've used, that they pay, okay? And again, I was 10 steps ahead. But before he knocked my door, my cat that I had hissed. I said, you go, girl. Yeah, my cat knew. And not long after that, I had like this rotten, eggy smell just by my front door. These people, some of them, they, and you'll get these signs, so you'll know. You're getting smells from them because you know that they're demons, they're wicked, or they're doing some type of witchcraft or graveyard dirt. Pay attention. You may just think, oh, what's that smell? Is it the drain? No. Your ancestors will show you these people are close by. And I smelt that smell twice in 2 properties that I've been in, and I pay attention. The last property that was at, the neighbour said she's connecting the dots. Well, I'm telling you, when you pay attention, people, okay, people in the community, okay, celebrating. I mean, yeah, they were celebrating when you were having towers, when you were fighting and arguing, when they were trying to block you, because all of it was they all knew what they were doing, all of them, okay? Whether it's you going to prison, fighting a neighbour, arguing with a neighbour, okay? They all knew what they were doing, okay? But little did they know, some of you, if you did go to prison, okay, it just gives you time to be away from them, get peace and quiet, and think of your next move. So whilst they were there celebrating, yeah, you're where you are in hermit mode, okay? Having plenty of time to think about your next move. So some of you, there could be some type of celebration, okay? Some of you could be getting celebrated, okay? Or you'll be shocked by some type of celebration. You may not see it coming. You'll be like, wow, okay, where's that come from? It could be you coming together with a twin flame. Don't have to be a partner. It could be a friend that's a twin flame. It could be someone you've grown up with. Or it could be someone that gets you, understands you. Someone that's gone through the same. Because what they don't want is for you to discuss what you've been through to others, so that everyone's eyes start opening. Wait a minute, there's something not right here. This is going on in too many establishments. So there could be a group of you now that's starting to all connect the dots. Oh, right, so you went through that as what, they've done that to you too? No. Okay, just pay attention. Just pay attention. You know, they want your heart to turn to, you know, they want it to turn to black. They want it turning black because of everything you've been through. So that they can get you on their team. Or there could have been situations, you know, in your life where you've been through things. But you weren't paying attention. Like, you know, when you're growing up, you don't pay attention. Or you could have, your intuition could have been telling you something about, could have been even with family members, like, you know what, I've never trusted you. But you don't like to think that because it's your brother, your mum, your dad, your cousin, whoever. And you're like, no, I'm just overthinking. Okay? I have a brother that I would never chat to again, all right? Many years ago when I was in my, I think I was 19, 20, okay? Just got my flat. So my brother come to see me. I had money to do shopping the following day. I said, yeah, bruv, because he said he's going out. So I said, take the keys. If I'm asleep when you come back, just wake me up. You know, I woke up in the morning with a note in my sitting room saying, oh, I left you a chocolate in the fridge. My fridge was empty because I had money to go and do shopping. You know, man, teethed out my money. And then I got raided, and then they didn't find nothing in my home. And I asked the police at the time, I said, where did you get your information from? You know what they told me? Look closer to your family. I was like, okay. But this family member of mine was under the influence. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? You know? And then my brother was connected to another guy called Adam, yeah? Who said his friend would push a gun in my face. Well, okay, come on then. Like, what, am I meant to live in fear? Like, I don't deal with small talk, innit? If you're going to do something, you're going to do it. I don't deal with threats. This is going back, you know, a good few years ago. I don't deal with threats. And you think I'm going to be stuck, restricted, backed into a corner, afraid to come out of my house because you feel, say, you've got, I don't know, women issues or some motherly issues that you ain't dealt with. And then you have people around you and your family lying on your back. I don't deal with threats easily. Don't come and threaten me, okay? If you're going to do what's, yeah, walk the walk. Don't talk the talk. Walk the walk. Because I'm still here. I don't deal with threats. Threats don't bother me. You can threaten people all day long. Don't, yeah? Deal with it. Simple. Okay? Come with the action. Don't come with the talk. Four of Pentacles, people trying to hold you back from making money, or people only holding on to you because they need money. I'm not easily manipulated, or someone thinking like, or they've used an energy in your family, like, okay, well, give them some money. You can try to get back in there, okay? Then ignore them, hold back. All right, okay. You're playing a game now. Well, I'm going to cut you off. You're never going to... I'll block you and you'll never see me again. Ever. Let God be my witness. Let me get strike down today if I'm lying. You want to play them type of games with me? I'll cut you off for good and you will never, ever, ever have me in your life again. You won't hear from me. If you contact me, however, I will cut you off. I will block you. I won't come to your yard. I'm not chatting to you again. My cut-off game's cold and not good. I don't mean not good, but not nice. When you want to play some emotional games with me, I'm gone. I'm gone. But these are the type of energies that will say to you, because they're manipulators, oh, if I'm not answering when you call or you send a message, don't think I'm ignoring you. Yeah, they are. They're most probably too busy doing their drugs or whatever they're doing. That's more important. Well, you stay over there and live that life, yeah? Knock yourself out, clean out, yeah? Because there's going to be one day where you're in such a situation that when you do reach out to the person that has contacted you back and you're ignoring them, they're not going to be there again. And that's when these type of energies are going to feel the loss of you. Trust me on that. Yeah? Trust me on that. I grew up in care. So these fake-ass family members that I've got, not all of them. I'm not putting all of them. I've got a very big family. But I know who the fake ones is. I know who the ones that are wearing masks around me. Trust me on that. Yeah? You think you can come and test me? No, you've been tested, bitch. Because right about now, I couldn't give a flying rat's ass what happens in your life. Like, sort your life out, innit? I'm not going on this emotional roller coaster with you. To me, love, respect and honour is more important than money. You know, coming together with family or having that tight-knit... Do you understand? If people around you put money before a relationship or how much they respect you or deal with you, let them... Okay, money's more important. Yes, we need money for clothes and to eat and pay bills. I get that. But when people feel they can come and manipulate you or play some type of game with you, like, I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Yeah? I ain't got time. And these are the same ones that behind your back were betraying you. And they think that you're going to go on that cycle with them again. No, you're getting cut clean off. Yeah? I'll take my cup elsewhere. Because rejection is God's protection. And that's how I see it. So if someone, you know, did reach out and offered you or gave you some money. And then the next thing, they're holding back. And they want to do this to get you angry or start leaving some messages or cuss them out. We're not playing that game. We rebuke them in the name of Jesus. They're the ones who's going to feel the loss of you in the long run. Trust me. Okay? Because as an empathetic person, you have, you know, empathy for someone that's not going through good things in their life, or have got some type of addictions, or if you've been there yourself, you've got an understanding. But don't take the piss. Don't take my love for granted. Don't take my kindness for weakness. I'm far from weak. I'm far from weak. You better recognize that, family or not, ex-lovers or whoever. Yeah, you better recognize that. 6 of Wands. Okay, some of these are in shock, seeing you getting some type of public recognition, being rewarded. Yeah, shall I tell you why God, Yahweh, the divine, the higher powers are blessing you right now? Because everything you've been through in life, you've had to deal with it on your own. Yahweh is seeing everything these people have done to you. People that have been in rooms where you haven't been and have plotted, plans and schemed. The divine has been there and watched everything that's gone on, everything you've been through, from a child growing up to adulthood now, okay? All right? And these people knew that you were gifted from a child. Do you understand? And they purposely put you through situations like this for you to either give up, be sectioned, go in a mental hospital, take your life, be bang out on drugs, be a prostitute, be homeless. Yeah, this is what they wanted. Ain't happening. Not in my world, it ain't. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. So some of these energies now, they've got front row seats. And I'm telling you, pull that seat up. Pull that seat clean up, because you ain't seen nothing yet. Yeah? All take your seats, please. The show's about to begin. Yeah? Take many seats. All the haters in the back, please move forward. Get a bit closer, yeah? So you can have a good old, so you don't miss nothing. Everyone jump off that hate train. Please all take your seats, okay? You'll find all your names on the seats there, okay? Yeah. Yeah. This is why you're being rewarded. This is why the divine, the higher realms are blessing you. Earth angel, as I said, the divine gives the strongest warriors the hardest battles. And this was hard, everything you've been through, but you still come out the other end. And then you've got people saying, well, how can they be an earth angel if they've done this and they've done that? And because life is cycles of life that you've been through. But it's going through one cycle, learning from the past cycle, going to the next cycle, learning from that cycle. It's when you don't learn from mistakes that you've been through that you have to reincarnate, come back and do it all over again. Or we've got these karmic energies that are put in your family. Some of you are born into karmic families. Mother, father, cousin, sister, brother, whoever. Do you understand? Because their demons irritate your light irritates their demons, okay? They will do anything for a bit of change. Throw you under the bus, get you murdered, get you fucking, sorry to swear, but sorry about that, get you trafficked. Yeah, I had my own mother back in the day telling me, oh, you'd be good at, because like when I used to go clubbing and raving, I said, I love music, I love dancing, but not in that sense. I ain't no lap dancer, okay? I used to rave a lot when I was younger. My own mother told me a lot of money. My own mother, that, by the way, I never grew up with, because I grew up in care. This is my own mother, alcoholic, had 9 kids, all different men, like whatless. Do you understand? Yeah, I went through some real trauma. But I'm not dwelling over that. All that is the person I am today. This is why people can't come and take my kindness or weakness. I see through people. Some people, they just think that you're happy and you're happy-go-lucky, and they just think like, oh, that person's blessed. They've got everything in their life, but they don't know what you've been through. Or they want to be you, but they don't want to be what you've been through, though. Make it make sense. Yeah, my own mother telling me about, you should get a job in you should be a lap dancer because you're good at dancing. My own mother, imagine that. Huh? But she would, listen, the name mother and father is someone that respects their children, doesn't allow their children to go through neglect, okay? Being ill-treated, gone through abuse or whatever it is, okay? That's a real mother. Me as a person, I can't have respect for a mother that's telling me, yeah, go and dance on a stage in front of men. Like, what nastiness is that? What, you want me to turn out like you? Some dirty little whore that slept around and got 9 different children, and all of your children have been put in care. You're not no role model for me. You just gave birth to me, that's all. You're a karmic mother. You just pushed me into the world. Thanks, I don't have to have no contact with you. And throughout all the years when I did come back to try to get a connection, it was just the worst mistake. But, you know, it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. I'm not dwelling over the past. Everything I've been through, it's made me into the person as I am today, okay? And everything I've been through, I can help others. Yeah, I've been on drugs, I've been in prison, I'm not perfect, I'm not saying that. I've got into fights, I used to be rowdy, okay? But this is the things that you've had to deal with along the way. People abusing you, people stealing off, people taking your kindness for weakness. Where, you know, in the end, you just had enough and you're just like, you know what, enough's enough. Yeah, I'm about to tell you about yourself. And then they're shot. And then when you do switch up on them, oh, you're crazy. Oh, you're delusional. Why are you being so aggressive? Why are you angry? They knew what they were doing. But all of that's just a learning process for me. It's all a learning process. Okay? Your life's about not making the same mistakes, okay? All right? Your life's about not making the same mistakes. Learning from the mistakes. You see, some of you are even now going to have people from your past that have done you wrong, betrayed you, backstabbed you, okay? Even blood, wanting to come back. Here's some money, I'm so sorry. You know, like myself, I wrote to my sister and I told her about the time she stole off me. Then not just a few weeks ago, she gave me £200. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Some of these people, they think because you don't say nothing that they can carry on taking you for granted. And sometimes, as I said, by getting locked up, having time alone, that's for some of you, it gives you time to think. Take time of what you're going to write, how you're going to present it, okay? Do you understand? Laying out everything that's been done to you over the years, going back years. Because some of these people think, actually believe in their own delusional mind that you couldn't remember, or you've got brain fog, or you can't remember 30 years ago what they done when they stole money out of your handbag or your wallet, okay? Or they lied to you, your children's fathers about you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah? I wrote my sister a letter, okay? And I laid out everything. And then the next thing, she was apologising, sorry. But to me, you know, okay, thank you for the apology, but I do not trust you. And the reason why I do not trust you, and if you're watching this, the reason why I don't trust you is because of the things that you've done to me behind my back, okay? You tried to turn my face against me. You tried to turn my children's dad against me. A lot of people told me things that my sister has said. But, you know, I'm not holding a grudge. But because of that, I do not trust you. I will not have you in my home. I will never, ever let you know who my next partner is. You will never, if I got married, I wouldn't even invite you. I wouldn't. I'm being deadly. Let God strike me down. I just don't trust energies like that. You can't trust them. You cannot trust them. Some not well. Some spirit is saying that some people are okay. Again, with them two cards alone, put 2 and 2 together. And look at the darkness around the eyes. Do you understand? Spirit says you've got to put up your boundaries to these people. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, or whatever. Okay? Or you could be a fire sign. And someone here is not taking... Look, there's a fire sign here that's been warned time and time and time again. They've had warnings. Don't be around them people, or you may have warned them. I wouldn't be with your cousin or your mum or your brother or whoever it is, like, you know, that they're not to be trusted, or you gave this person a heads up and you were sent by God to help them on their path, to open up their eyes. This person didn't want to listen. They didn't want to listen. These are people that you were purposely meant to have met on the journey, that you crossed paths, okay? And now these were people that laughed about you, gossiped behind your back, backstabbed you. And now these are the same energies that's going through karma, because they were given ample warnings and they didn't listen. And now judgment has been placed. Okay? Yes, I love my siblings, okay? But I can't help you if you're not helping yourself. And one thing I will not be, because we're blood, is being manipulated. It just ain't happening. I don't care. You know, yeah, we both come out of that same womb, but it doesn't mean that I've got to be connected to you for the rest of my life, and I can, and you've got the right to still try to manipulate and take me for a fool. It ain't happening. I love you from a distance. Trust me, yeah? Because at the end of the day, you've got to take care of number one, that's yourself. If you don't, who else will? 9 of Pentacles, yeah, independent, self-sufficient. And this is why some of these energies want to return, because I wasn't able to keep you stuck. Yeah, back to an caller, restricted, okay? Holding you back from your money or stealing money off you, like in my case. And then all of a sudden, because you outline everything that's been done onto you over the years, which you've never really spoke about because you didn't want to upset the boat, or you just didn't want to hold a grudge. They thought they could carry on taking liberties, taking the piss, yeah? But you was far from, a lot of you're far from naive, you're far from slow, dumb, stupid, whatever. But they, in their delusional mind, thought you was. But they're about to find out. So here they go, wanting to give you a little change, and, you know, or family was involved in stealing your inheritance, okay? Three of Swords, putting you through loss, grief, betrayal, always wanted to, you know, hurt you. Hurt people. Well, you're not about to hurt me. I'm going to keep it moving, yeah? Yeah, I'll have a conversation with you on the phone, and that's how far it will go. How you doing? I hope you're well. How's your life going? Because I'm that type of person. I wouldn't like to hear anything bad happens. Do you understand? Because I'm not a cold, vindictive, money-grabbing, plotting, scheming son of a gun. Do you understand? I don't wish people the worst. This is why I'm now returning. Shall I tell you why? Because they see you getting justice. Some of you could be a Libra. You're there. They know what your future will hold with generational wealth, okay? These hidden enemies, yeah, smiling in your face. Morning, love. How you doing? Long time no see. Oh, my God, I've missed you. Oh, look, here's some money. Let's just brush everything under the carpet. Don't worry about all the backstabbing and the slander and the theft, all the things I stole off you. No, don't worry about that. Yeah, let's shake on it. Let's start all over again. No, it ain't happening. All right. So this is why some of these people want to come back around. because you're over there and you've got the tools and resources to work with, your readers, or you've got some type of online presence, and it could be absolutely anything, and they're seeing you're independent. Oh, all of a sudden they want to come back around. Oh, I've missed you. Oh, I love you. Oh, I'm so sorry. No, you take your manipulating ass and you go run along now, yeah? Okay? Remember what you've done. Okay? Let's not leave all that out now. Okay? And come back around now. Because if they didn't F you up the first time, trust me, this time around they will. Oh, please come over to mine. No. For what? For what? For what? For when you're asleep and they want to go through your handbag or your purse or steal your credit card details. No. Once bitten, twice shy. Ain't happening. Jog on. Have a good life. Okay? Look, your cup overfloweth. Oh, gosh. I mean, I'll keep it real. I'm a Libra. Yeah? I don't hold back things that have been done to me. I mean, I'm not sitting there saying I'm perfect. Okay? I'm not saying that, but I just don't, out of the blue, go around, you know, attacking or being verbally abusive or telling people about themselves unless they've really done me wrong. Because at the end of the day, I'm not about to be backed into a corner, bullied, intimidated. It ain't happening. Like, you will hear the truth out my mouth sooner or later. You know, sometimes like when you've been quiet enough and you're like, you know, I've had about enough of you. Let me start reeling off what I actually feel. Let me cuss you out and tell you about yourself. Because this is a long time coming. Fix up, look sharp. Do you understand? Now, come and try to manipulate me or play me like I'm a fool. I ain't no piece of chess piece, yeah? This ain't no checkers or chess you're playing with about your move, my move. Ain't happening, yeah? Look at that smirk, like trying to come in between relationships or wanting you to be on your own. What, again, rejection is God's protection. And when these people come against you to stop people from coming towards you or for you to have connections, you're like, it's all good. Weren't meant to be anyway. You stay over there with that person that, you know, you think you've stolen, or I've got one over on you. All right, witch. Hey, yeah, all right, witch. Yeah, there ain't no crying over here. Yeah, like, look at them with that dirty smirk. Look, they're both in their emotions. I played both of them. No, you played yourself. You played yourself. Yeah, you played yourself. And these type of energies will keep themselves hidden. Or what they want to do is, oh my God, you know, that lady, she's so intimidating. I felt so scared, you know, she's really intimidating. Wait a minute, but you've been doing whatever you've been doing, all these shenanigans behind the scenes, getting you little cult groupie members to come and bully, follow, stalk, harass, lie in people's name, but then they want to say, oh, they're so intimidating. You're a liar. You see, when you stand up for yourself, oh, they're so intimidating. Oh, I've had to call my friend Rob, who's a police officer. I've had to call my friend in law enforcement because that lady or that man, they're so intimidating. Yeah, okay. Yeah, when you and all the community was involved with your shenanigans behind the scenes, yeah, in regards to doing your dirty little black magic, whipping up your little potions or running down the graveyard to do your graveyard dirt, trying to put a curse on a person. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. I send it back to each and every one of you. Everyone in my life that's done me wrong, I return everything back to you, okay? Yes, I call on Archangel to let all of them go through judgment, yeah? For how many years to come? This could be lifetimes after they passed over, yeah? They come back again, they've still got the same curse on them, the curse that they tried to put on you. They're cursed. Their darkness, but your light irritates their demons. Let me tell you something. Yeah? You're protected by the wings of the angels, by the high. They ain't nothing more powerful than that, people. Huh? Yeah, you've got angels around you. You've got the divine protection. There ain't nothing. The creator. There ain't nothing more powerful than that. These people, they haven't got no protection. Because once the devil's done with them, using them to come for you, the devil will sacrifice them in whatever way the devil needs to, and just go leave their vessel and jump to the next one. Just the devil's a liar. So these energies, by coming for you, they just put a curse on themselves. They haven't got no protection. They ain't got no protection from angels. They ain't got no protection from the divine. Go and call your friend downstairs, yeah? All get together, hold hands in that pentagram circle with the hoods up, yeah? Chanting and whatever you're doing. Go and ask your same devil friend for protection. King of Wands. Yeah, you're a leader, or you're dealing with, or you could be Sagittarius. Spirit is saying you've got a shapeshifter energy around you. Be careful. This is going out to Sagittarius. Be careful. Some of these people or some of these friends around you, they're not friends. They're only there to get information. That information could be anything. Some of you could be artists. Maybe they want to, well, what is your secret? Or some of you could be cooks. So what ingredients do you actually put in your food? Because it tastes absolutely delicious. And the next thing, they're stealing your business ideas, you know. Or you're like, oh, have a taste of this. I haven't, you know, presented it yet or sold my product. That's absolutely lovely. What is it? Oh, come on, darling. You know you can tell me. And then you're giving your secret. The next thing, you don't see them for the dust, yeah? Next thing you'll see them. Well, yes, this is my secret ingredient, stealing your ideas. Spirit said, whatever you do in your life, you're some type of leader. Be mindful of what you tell people around you. You may say, yeah, but they're my brethren, though. Okay, all right, okay. The devil's a liar too. Don't be telling people your business. Or if you have, learn by it. I'm not saying all of your people around you are not good, but you use your intuition. Because some of them in your camp ain't good. I'm just saying that. All right? Shapeshift. Come a chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. Na, 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 life's a dream. Well, of course it is, leader. They're taking, you know, whatever. Taking whatever they can from you. Yeah, a lot of you, you know, you're building on your future. Some of you've got a trade. Some of you are planting seeds. Some of you are builders, decorators, plasterers, electricians, whatever. And again, you know, some of you have even decided to move away from energies because you started to realise, wait a minute, they've been holding me back, or you've been holding yourself back by being around them. You wasn't aware that they were holding you back. These shapeshifters around you. And now you're like, you know what? I'm not emotionally fulfilled by these people. I'm going on my own journey. I'm actually going to start my own business. You know, just look, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, You're going to be able to, you're going to have people work underneath you, where you're going to have employees working for you. You've got to look ahead. You've got to put your plan together. But in the process, I mean, yeah, not everyone needs to know. I've made mistakes by letting certain people know, and this is why certain people have come against me. But again, I love a challenge because people to show their true self. Look, these energies walk away from you to do whatever they're doing in their life. Look, nine of swords, crying in regret. They've done. They know what they have. They've done. They know what they have got them like they wanted, but there's someone that maybe was an ex, may not be cleaning this. And there's someone that maybe was an ex, may not be cleaning themselves with themselves, with their clothes. Forget that. They was all celebrating when he was like this. They was all celebrating when he was like this. But you see, the difference between you and them is you're an empath. No ambition was to. I mean, you can have emotions for them, for feel sorry for them, feel sorry for them. Is that leave it? Oh, that's okay. Have to do that. There ain't no little slap on the wrist and that's it. Go about your day. These people have done some real bad things to you, against you. Getting other people that have come for you, that they're going for it. Just want to come in because